Samsung is shaking up the smartphone game again, and this time, the leaks about the Galaxy S26 Ultra are too big to ignore. If you thought the Galaxy S25 Ultra was a solid upgrade, just wait, because what Samsung is reportedly planning for the S26 Ultra could completely redefine smartphone photography. From major camera changes to battery upgrades and even a possible return of a fan favorite feature, this could be one of the most controversial and exciting Samsung releases in years. But is Samsung making the right move? Or is this going to be another decision that divides its loyal fan base? Stick around because we're diving deep into everything we know so far, and trust me, you don't want to miss this. Let's start with the camera because this is where things get really interesting. According to leaks, Samsung might be bringing back a long-lost feature that photographers have been asking for, the return of variable aperture. If you've been following Samsung's camera evolution, you'll remember that the Galaxy S9 introduced variable aperture, allowing the camera to switch between f/1.5 and f/2.4 for better low-light shots. But Samsung quietly removed it in later models. Now, rumors suggest that the S26 Ultra's main 200 megapixel sensor could feature a variable aperture ranging from f/1.4 to f/4.0. If true, this means users will have far greater control over their photos with improved depth of field, sharper images in bright conditions, and significantly better low-light performance. In simple terms, it could make night photography on a smartphone look closer than ever at professional DSLR quality. But that's not the only upgrade. Samsung is reportedly making some bold changes to its zoom capabilities. Right now, the Galaxy S25 Ultra features two zoom cameras, one for 3x optical zoom and another for 5x zoom. But the S26 Ultra might ditch one of them entirely. Some reports claim Samsung could replace the 10 megapixel 3x zoom camera with a high-resolution 50 megapixel sensor with 3.5x zoom. That alone is a huge jump in quality. But the real game changer is the second zoom sensor. Instead of the current 50 megapixel 5x sensor, leaks suggest the S26 Ultra could come with a new 50 megapixel sensor that supports 8x zoom with a 184mm focal length. If this happens, we could be looking at one of the most powerful smartphone zoom cameras ever made. Imagine capturing crystal clear shots at a distance without sacrificing image quality. Now, this is where things get a little controversial. While these upgrades sound exciting, it's also a possibility that Samsung might remove one of the zoom lenses altogether. Some sources claim Samsung could be moving toward a software-based zoom system, using AI and computational photography to enhance zoom performance rather than relying on multiple lenses. If that's the case, it could be a major disappointment for photography enthusiasts who rely on dedicated hardware for zoom shots. Will AI be good enough to replace a physical zoom lens? That's the big question. Beyond the camera, Samsung might finally be addressing one of its long-standing weaknesses, battery life. The S26 Ultra is rumored to pack a massive 5,500 mAh battery, up from the 5,000 mAh battery found in previous models. This might not sound like a huge jump, but in real-world use, it could mean an extra couple of hours of screen-on time. And let's be honest, Samsung has been falling behind in battery life compared to brands like OnePlus, Oppo, and Honor, which are already pushing beyond 6,000 mAh batteries. If Samsung can improve battery efficiency with better software optimization, this could be one of the biggest quality of life improvements for users. Now let's talk about the S Pen. If you were disappointed by Samsung's decision to remove Bluetooth functionality from the S Pen in the Galaxy S25 Ultra, there's good news. Rumors suggest that Bluetooth support could return with the S26 Ultra's S Pen. This means features like remote camera control, air gestures, and other wireless capabilities could make a comeback. For power users who rely on the S Pen for presentations, photography, or creative work, this could be a big deal. However, we still don't know if Samsung will make any major design changes to the S Pen itself. Of course, as with any leaks, we have to take all of this information with a grain of salt. The S26 Ultra is still nearly a year away from launch, and Samsung could change a lot of things before the final release. But based on what we're hearing so far, it looks like Samsung is focusing on a few key areas: better photography, improved battery life, and possibly bringing back some features that fans have been missing. The big question is, will removing a zoom lens be a smart decision or will it backfire? Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think about these rumored upgrades? Would you rather have a better zoom camera or longer battery life? And do you think Samsung should bring back the Bluetooth S Pen? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. There's a lot more exciting tech news coming your way. See you in the next one.